Good afternoon. Today's class we are going to learn about on the trial of the earliest people. So, why they were moved one place to another place. See, the earliest people actually they were not in the beginning settled in a place. So they were all actually they were moving one place to another place. So we knows that this year in this text, so we are going to learn about especially the early settlements of our subcontinent. Getting now. See, the people, those who are lived in the subcontinent. So as early as 2 million years ago. So in our subcontinent actually, so we can found the signs of the early human settlements. So 2 million years ago. See, those who are lived about 2 million years ago in our subcontinent. So they were described as hunter and gatherers. Hunter and gatherers. So actually they were lived 2500 sorry 2 million years ago. So they were described as hunter and gatherers. See, the name comes from the way in which they got their food. Why we are calling them hunter and gatherers? So because actually they were moved one place to another place in search of food. Generally, they were hunted animals, caught fish and birds, and gathered fruits, roots, nuts, and even the seeds also, leaves also, and stalks and eggs. See, these were actually their food during the time. So, the early humans, those were described as the hunter and gatherers in our subcontinent. So they were used all this. So they were actually hunted the animals also, and even they were caught fish and birds also, and even they were gathered the fruits, roots, and nuts, and even the seeds also, and the different kinds of leaves also, and stalks, and even the eggs also. So these were all the major food of those hunter and gatherers. See, the immense variety of plants in a tropical land, like I was meant, that gathering plant produce was an extremely important means of obtaining food. So here, all these tasks were very difficult tasks, very difficult task because see none of these things was easy to do, whether hunting. So they were hunted the animals. Of course, even nowadays also it's too difficult to go through this activity. But how in ancient period when they do not have any other kind of facilities to hunt the animals. So during the time, so how they were hunted the hunted animals. And catching fish, this is also not so easy. And even the birds also. ಅವೇನಾದ್ರೂ ಕೈಗೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ ಬನ್ನಿ ಬನ್ನಿ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನ You can take, you can eat. No. See, that is also very difficult. So, and also there were different kind of natural vegetations. So, which fruit is, and which leaf, and which root, and which nut, which seeds, which is a suitable for them, whether the poisonous, ಯಾಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಆ ಕಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸಸ್ಯ ವರ್ಗಗಳು ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಸಹ ನಮಗೆ ತಿನ್ನಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೋಗ್ಯವಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ವಿಷಕಾರಿನೂ ಇದೆ. While we are choosing any fruits, roots, nuts, seeds, leaves, stalks, or eggs, so we should be very careful about those things. How can, of course, now we can choose very easily because we know that which we can eat and which we can't eat. But during the time, the people doesn't know anything. So in that situation, so these are all, it was not easy to do. It was so difficult for them because there were many poisonous things among all these. See, there are several animals which they were run faster than us. ಜಿಂಕೆ ಬೇಟೆ ಆಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅದು ಬರೀ ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ವಿದೌಟ್ ಎನಿ, ಹಟ್ಟಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ನೀವು, ವೆದರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್? ಸಿ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಡೇ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, so many, not only the faster, there were so many animals, they were stronger than us also, and they were wild animals. We cannot guess how they are going to return and attack. ಅವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ ತರಹ ದಾಳಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಮಗೆ ಊಹೆ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೂ ಸಹ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್ there were other animals also, such as tiger, lion, or other dangerous animals, or different kinds of snakes which were attacked. ಅವು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಕೆಲವು ಸಾರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲದೇನೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅನಾಹುತಗಳಾಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಿತ್ತು. See, to hunt animals or catch fish and birds. So these are all actually too difficult task for them. Now ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಷ್ಟು ಈಸಿ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. Of course, compared to those people, now we are leading the joy. If we have money, we will go to supermarket or nearest the shop, and then whatever we require, we can purchase, and then we are not going to worry about any other thing also. But the thing is that during that time, so we cannot imagine the situation. We knows that ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ತಿನ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿ, ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ರೀಸನ್ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಾಯ್ಸನಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳು, ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ವಿಚಾರ. ಎಲ್ಲ ತರಕಾರಿಗಳು, ಹಣ್ಣುಗಳು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಚಿರಪರಿಚಯ ಇದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಂಥದ್ದನ್ನೇ ಅವರು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ. Poisonous leaves, poisonous the fruits, poisonous any other the food items at present day in the market or anywhere, they are not going to see. But during the time, so they don't know any knowledge of those things until get the practice. See, here to do all those things, the activities here, people need to be alert to catch fish or bird, or even to hunt the animals, to hunt animals also. So people need to be alert. If they are not alert, ತಮ್ಮ ಜೀವ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಸಾರಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಸೊ ಅವರ ಜೀವವನ್ನು ಸಹ ಕಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಸಂಭವ ಆಗ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ. ಸಿ ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್. ಅವ್ರು ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು. ಅಲರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕ, ದೆನ್ ಕ್ವಿಕ್. ಸೊ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಅಲರ್ಟ್, quick, and have lots of presence mind. This is what very much important. So presence of mind ಬೇಕಿತ್ತು, lots of presence of mind. ಯಾಕೆಂತೇಳಿದ್ರೆ if they do not have the presence of mind, so ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. So because of that, so it was also one of the essential that is about. So they must have lots of presence of mind. See, to collect plant produce, you need to find out which plants or parts of the plants are edible. ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅದರದ್ದು ಯಾವ ಭಾಗ ತಿನ್ನಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. See, can be eaten, as many can be poisonous. So you also need to find out about the seasons when the fruits ripen. So we knows that. So already I told the fruits are so and so things. So the throughout the year we cannot get. The most of the fruits were seasonal fruits, and the people must knows about to get that the same fruits. So they must wait for that particular season. So that's what happened now. So if the season over means, so the people they were moving in search of others. See, dear students, so there are mainly four reasons why the hunters and gatherers moved from place to place. There are major four reasons. They are moving, of course. So the first thing that if they had stayed at one place for a long time, they would have eaten up all the available plant and animal resources. ನೀವು ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಒಂದೇ ಕಡೆ ನೆಲೆಸಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಂತಹ ಎಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಸಸ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಆಹಾರದ ಮೂಲಗಳು ಬರಿದಾಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಫೋರ್ ದೇ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಗೋ ಎಲ್ಸ್ವೇರ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಒನ್ ರೀಸನ್. Okay. And the second reason was that so the animals they are moving one place to another place. ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ನೆಲೆ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಬೆನ್ನಟ್ಟಿ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅವು ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತವೆ, ಅವರಿಂದ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅನಿವಾರ್ಯ. ಹಾಗೇನು ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ, ನಮ್ಮ ಜಮೀನು ಅವೇನು ಇಲ್ವೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ದ ಹೋಲ್ ಅರ್ತ್ ಇಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್, ದ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್. ಸೊ ದೇ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ನಾವಾಗಿದ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಓಡದಷ್ಟು ಜಾಗ ನಮ್ದೇ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ಸಿ ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ದೆನ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಡೀರ್ ಆರ್ ವೈಲ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಲ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಲೀವ್ಸ್. sometimes the animals also even it was even the present, even it is very common, animals also moving one place to one another place. So for what? In search of grass and leaves. See, that is why those who hunted them had to follow their movements. ಅವುಗಳ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಸಹ ಈ ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಲಿಯಸ್ಟ್ ಹಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಗ್ಯಾದರ್ಸ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. And the third reason was that plants and trees bear fruits in a different seasons. So the throughout the year we cannot get mango, or we cannot get jackfruit, or we cannot get some of the other different fruits whatever we are using till today. So the most of the fruits are so the seasonal fruits. So according to that season, so people may have moved from season to season in search of different kinds of fruits. This is the and the last main reason was that, see, people, plants and animals need water to survive. I told that. So water is essential one for all kinds of living organisms. If there is no water, even we cannot live, even till today also, and then for tomorrow also, and then even in future also. So water is essential for all living organisms. ನೀರೇ ಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ ಕರ್ರೇ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಒಂದು ಗಿಡ. See, water is found in, we all of knows that where usually the water sources are found in lakes, streams and rivers. See, some of the rivers and lakes are perennial. Perennial means so the water throughout the year they are actually flowing. ಇಡೀ ವರ್ಷ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ತುಂಬಿ ಹರಿತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನದಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪೆರಿನಿಯಲ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಅವರ್ ಸಬ್ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೀಸನಲ್ ರಿವರ್ಸ್. ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅವು ತುಂಬಿ ಹರಿತದ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ಸೊ ಉಳಿದ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವು ಡ್ರೈ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಆನ್ ದೇರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಗೋನ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ದ ಡ್ರೈ ಸೀಸನ್. ಸಹಜವಾಗಿನೇ ಡ್ರೈ ಸೀಸನ್ ಬಂತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಬೇಸಿಗೆ ಬಂತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಅಥವಾ ವಾಟರ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ವಿಂಟರ್, ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ಮರ್ ಸೀಸನ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಡ್ರೈ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಅವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ತಮ್ಮ ವಸತಿ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ವಸತಿ ಇರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲೆದಾಟದ ಜೀವನ, ಕಾಡು ಮೇಡು ಸಿಕ್ಕಿ ತಿನ್ಕೊಂಡು, ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಅಸ್. See, people may have traveled to meet their friends now in the present days, and even relatives, and for traveling purpose and tourism purpose and education purpose. So what we are moving, I mean why the modern people they are moving so one place to another place, or migrating rural area to the urban area for different reasons. So compared to the earliest. Then let us discuss about how do we know about these people? How can we know about these people? Sir, you are talking about those people, no? ಅವರು ಹಲ್ದಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಹಂಟರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು, ಗ್ಯಾದರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರು. They do not know anything also. ಹಾಗೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಸರ್ ಅದು? Whether we are living during the time? No. See, there are actually, knows that. So, history is completely based on sources. If there is no sources, so we cannot say anything in history. ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನಾದರೂ ಕಲಿತಿದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಏನಾದರೂ ಅಧ್ಯಯನ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಪುರಾವೆಗಳು ಬೇಕು, ಆಧಾರಗಳು ಬೇಕು. ಆಧಾರಗಳಿಲ್ಲದೆ ನಾವು ಯಾವುದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಹಾಗಿದ್ದ, ಅವ್ರ ಜೀವನ ಶೈಲಿ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಅವ್ರು ಹೀಗೆ ಬದಲಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರು, ಇಂತಿಂತಿದ್ದನ್ನೇ ಅವ್ರು ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಅವ್ರ ಲೈಫ್ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಹೇಗಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದನ್ನ ಆಕ್ಯುರೇಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಮುಂದೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಧಾರ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಅಫ್ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಯು ಮೇ ಥಿಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಇದೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಅಂತ, ಅಥವಾ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಬರೆದವ್ರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳ. ದ ಹಿಸ್ಟೋರಿಯನ್ಸ್, ದೋಸ್ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ಕಂಪೋಸ್ಡ್ ದ ಹಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ದೋಸ್ ಪೀಪಲ್, ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದೆಮ್, ಸೊ ದ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಎಸೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು, ಸೊ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಧಾರಗಳು ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಆಧಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಇತಿಹಾಸವನ್ನ ರಚನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸಿ, ಆರ್ಕಿಯಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. So archaeologists, so they have found some of the things, so which were made and used by hunters and gatherers. It is likely that people made and used tools of stone, wood and bone. So ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಮಕ್ಕಳವರು? ಸೊ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ, ವುಡ್ ಇಂದ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ, ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ಮೂಳೆಗಳಿಂದ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಬಳಸಿದ್ರು. ಅವುಗಳು ನಮಗೆ ಒಂದಷ್ಟು ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಕೊಡ್ತವೆ. See, the stone tools have survived the best. ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಇವತ್ತಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಅನ್ನ, ವುಡ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಇವನ್ ಮೂಳೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಹ, ಸೊ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಅವರ್ ಡೈಲಿ ಲೈಫ್ ಇನ್ ಅ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ವೇ ಫಾರ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಪರ್ಪೋಸಸ್. See, some of these stone tools were used to cut meat and bone. Stone especially, they were used to cut meat and bone. ಮಾಂಸ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೂಳೆಯನ್ನು ಕತ್ತರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅದನ್ನು ಬಳಸ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರಾಪ್ ಬಾರ್ಕ್, ಮರದ ತೊಗಟೆಗಳನ್ನ ತೆಗಿಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಹೈಡ್ಸ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ. ಸಿ, ಚಾಪ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ರೂಟ್ಸ್, ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಚಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಪೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಸಿ, ಸಮ್ ಮೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಡ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬೋನ್ ಆಫ್ ವುಡ್. ಕೆಲವೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಬೋನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಸಹ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರೆ to make spears and arrows for hunting. So, for what purpose? For hunting purpose. And other tools were used to chop wood, which was used as firewood. See, wood was also used to make huts and tools. So, ಮರವನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ತದನಂತರ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಶತಮಾನಗಳ ನಂತರ ಅವರು ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ವಸತಿಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಮರ, ಗಿಡ, ಹುಲ್ಲು, ಸೊಪ್ಪು ಇಂಥದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. Now let us discuss about choosing a place to live in. Where they are living? Of course, dear students, we are living in our own house or rented house or apartments or constructed house like this kacha or pakka building. Are you getting now? So ಆ ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ, so please all of you look page number 14. So there we can see the different sites where the earliest people they were settled in a different age, especially Paleolithic, Neolithic and Megalithic, and even the early village and modern cities, they were all shown very clearly. So page number 14, history textbook. You please, I request you please go through that and you will get the lot of information and you are understanding more. Okay, see here the hunters and gatherers, so they lived in a many more places in our subcontinent, especially so already I told that The most of the human settlements we can found very easily on the banks of different rivers or near sources of water. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ನೀರಿನ ಆ ಒಂದು ಅನುಕೂಲ ಇದ್ದಂತಹ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ especially rivers, lakes, so they were settled. See, as stone tools were important, people tried to find places where good quality stone was easily available because they were used stone as one of the important tool. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ಅವರು ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅವರ ಬಳಕೆಗೆ ಬರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅವರು ಹುಡುಕಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. People they were trying to find the places where good quality stone was easily available. See, places where stone was found and where people made tools are known as the factory sites. Please don't think the modern meaning factory. So factory sites means actually what is mean by factory sites? Not in the present meaning factory sites. So factory site means place where stone was found or ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ದೊರೀತಾ ಇತ್ತು and where people made tools ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೋನ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ. ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾ ಅಥವಾ ಭೂ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಅಥವಾ ಆ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗವನ್ನ ಸೊ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶವನ್ನ ಏನಂತ ಕರೀತಿದ್ರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್, ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ವಾಸ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೇರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ನೌನ್ ಆಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಸೈಟ್ಸ್. ಆರ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ನೌ? ಸೊ places where stone was found and where people made tools by using those stones are known as factory sites. See, how do we know where these factory sites were? How can we know? If factory sites elittu anta namge address bardittu hogidru. See, we find blocks of stone and tools that were made and perhaps discarded because they were not perfect. So they were discarded so many pieces of the blocks of the stones and other tools, so which were not perfect for them, and chips of waste stone left behind of these sites. Marada avandu chekkegalanna. So see some of the sites in that. ಸೊ ಕೆಲವು ಸರಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತಿತ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ವೇರ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಫೌಂಡ್ ದ ಸ್ಟೋನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೇರ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಟೂಲ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೇರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ದೇ ವರ್ ಲಿವ್ಡ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಏರಿಯಾಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕಮ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರಿ ಸೈಟ್ಸ್. ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟೇಷನ್ ಕಮ್ habitation come factory sites means so people lived there for longer spells of time, okay, and they were found the stones and they were made tools and they were lived there itself, and those sites are called out as a habitation come factory sites. So habitation means usually where people we can see where they were settled or where they were found, those places used to called as the habitation. So factory sites means so where the places where the stone were found and made tools, so those sites are called as the factory sites. And the habitation from factory sites means even so people lived there for long time and then they were made tools by using the stone, and those regions or sites are well known as habitation cum factory sites. So the next class we are going to discuss about making stone tools. Making stone tools. Thank you. Have a nice day.